Savoki Trundle. He is a phenomenal Trundle player. He does
Especially
so
when
much
they
work
want to
for
pick
this team.
Maokai like this.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it is most...
This Republic stepping up, but let's take a look at bot lane.
Yeah, we are going to get a stun down onto Pentakill here as there's Zhuezhui, picks up the first blood for his AD carrier. Savoki's going to fall down as well. Oh, the exhaust not running out just in time as Republic's going for the dive. There's the Tides of Blood, picks up the kill and trades it away.
I've definitely seen that one before, but if we touch about where game talents are strong, we also need to touch about what makes OMG strong.
Here in the mid lane, I believe skirted around that pink ward as well. As there's the distortion now on cooldown. Chains do land, but Wushang is going to get in here. Does have a lot of damage as the decoy is going to be followed, and Wushang picks up the kill and will die himself. So Icon sort of gifted a few kills.
Without the onslaught of shadows.
Well, in goes 5 there, stands behind Zhuezhui, who's once again towards the bottom side of the map. Pentakill trying to get some damage down, but Savoki's the target. He's going to get smashed back, and SMLZ delivered another kill for OMG.
And both these teams have kind of drawn the line in the sand. Game on Pentakill.
Yeah, even more damage going down. Nice pillar to stop 5's approach as there's the cannon barrage. In fact, 5 in trouble, stands behind SMLZ, but Savoki will have another pillar relatively soon. Just chance him down. Feels like he'll be able to grab these kills and utilize them as they move forward.
And that's just a communication. Gragas is spotted in the mid lane, now caught out in the jungle, they move back.
Oh my god, the Hemoplate goes down, Republic's looking for more. The cannon barrage is there, but it's not enough damage. Republic still wants it though, just tanking the turret, grabs the Crimson Rush on his fat friend Gragas, and Icon's just unable to do anything.
Punishing on his burst on some of the squishier targets though as bottom.
Speaking of punishing, yeah, nice ultimate comes out from 5 though as Pentakill. That is one more auto attack as he gets exhausted. Pentakill picks up the kill, and SMLZ still on incredibly low health. That play was so close for the OMG bottom lane, but that...
TP.
Yeah, there it is. Wushang is going to come down as now it's an AD carry battle as Pentakill and SMLZ fighting this one out. Savoki gets the chomp down as Pentakill picks up the kill. He does die immediately to Xiang as Savoki going to take a bit of damage from the Vengeful Maelstrom. No flash available here from Zhuezhui as he makes his way in. So nothing more, so just a 2-for-1 force. First off, here once again is Republic actually taking a lot of damage. Chains are going to land as the Crimson Rush is building up, but Icon actually looking for this one, and Wushang not going to get here in time. We'll do a lot of damage here to Icon as he does follow this one up. Rampage going to be there. Nice distortion gets him out of trouble as Zhuezhui is going to come in. Cannon Barrage doing a bit of work, but isn't going to be able to finish. Nice double distortion though, keeps his health low. This Crimson Rush is going to adjust that completely. There's the Hemo Plague as he throws down the pool as well. Icon did get the snare. Nice flash to get out of the Mimic Distortion. Republic is going to be in trouble, however. There it is, and Icon's delivered the kill. Cannon Barrage comes down one more time as Wushang continues to look for more. But no, this Vladimir has been shut down. Actually looking to try and get some poke down as well, but this dragon is not long for the world. Zhuezhui is going to make his way in, but not going to be able to secure it as there's the arrow flying forward. Icon, he's going to head plant the wall, and he's going to take a whole host of damage. Massive start to this fight here for GT. The disengage comes down from OMG. This OMG roster is now Xiang right in the front line. The man is very tanky as there's a twisted advance. Savoki possibly caught out, immediately destroyed there as 5 picks up the kill. Wushang has to use his ultimate to get out as now Republic possibly in trouble. He's going to get exploded as Xiang picks up the kill. And now Gimgoon and Pentakill kiting around. Gimgoon looking for SMLZ. Oh my god, almost picks it up for himself, but doesn't manage to. And GT throw away the fight.
But that's the 5v5 that OMG were looking for. Although, as I say that, Wushang's actually setting up a gank on Icon in the bottom lane. They do have TP available, but they don't need it.
That is a lot of damage as the chains are on. He is going to use his distortion to get over the top. As you can see, the Cannon Barrage comes down, stopping his retreat. But Xiang is going to stop things from being too much of a problem. And Zhuezhui just there for a helping hand. Doesn't even get an assist, but Icon... Oh, there's the pull-out from Republic. Does have the ultimate available as there's Cannon Barrage. Doesn't actually use the Hemoplague as Zhuezhui's in trouble. Big engage from Wushang, but like you said, just melts as he gets into the backline. Republic, Crimson Rush is there as Hemoplague now only really on Xiang. Not exactly layering these spells like they'd like as there's the flash twisted advance from Xiang. Just cleans up the support. Republic looking to still try and get more back, but Icon just launches into the backline. Pentakill's going to die. Gimgoon in trouble as the pull up one more time, but GT are just running for the hills. Decent barrel. 5 has to be careful.
They say that it is going to be used by Pentakill, so now they're blind.
Yeah, On the Hunt comes in as there's the arrow onto Zhuezhui. Cannon Barrage comes down as Savoki is going to be the first to fall. SMLZ picks up that kills. There's a twisted advance from Xiang. Yeah, there's the teleport barrel down in place immediately as the twisted advance gets them in there. OMG's follow-up is really fast as there's the explosive cask in the backline. Pentakill, relatively okay for now. It goes down extraordinarily low. 5 is the one that's going to fall down as Pentakill grabs Icon. It's 3 kills already for GT as the double kill comes in. And Republic cleans up the AD, and now GT will move towards the Baron.
And immediately the game has flipped. You've got the core itemization now up and online for Game Talents, but more than that, you had that setup time. We talked about this. Game Talents needed to take control of vision and to lure OMG around these corners into Fog of War, into these choke points to make the most out of their AoE damage spread. And that's exactly what happened. OMG stayed too long.
Another barrel flies through, as actually the pillar works very well in conjunction with that one. Lots of turret damage coming down here, though, as OMG trying to get a lot back. Big fear comes out as there's the cannon barrage as well. OMG in a whole host of hurt, but GT are the ones suffering for it. Gimgoon has to run away. They take down the Ashe. Savoki going to fall as well, and OMG orchestrate this team fight so beautifully. You can see Icon was thinking about going for Gimgoon. He gets slowed down as Republic finally makes his way into the fight. They will have their solo laners, but OMG with a big force pushing this one down. Gimgoon now in trouble underneath the turret. And Zhuezhui still tanking it up. Republic right in amongst it, misses the chains because the pull was there. Zhuezhui eventually falls down, but this is a 1 versus 4.
And effectively, lower range.
Well, Republic throwing down some damage. Xiang already down relatively low. As you can see, the arrow flies through. Cannon Barrage not exactly finding the priority targets, but is holding off OMG for the moment. Xiang gets on top of Pentakill, doesn't have the flash, remember. SMLZ takes down Republic as Xiang trying to launch around the fight, but OMG find exactly what they want. That's the ace, and GT get melted.
It looked good for Game Talents initially because the Cannon Barrage was able to zone out.
As they're continuing to shove this one through.
They've got a creep wave.
Yeah, massive amounts of damage here from SMLZ as well, as you can see that these Nexus turrets are being torn apart. Second one is going to fall down, and OMG are going to be able to close out game number 1 against Game Talents.
And it's sad to say, but OMG have had so many great looks just like this where the game didn't turn out to victory. It's nice that they were able to close this one out, but you have to hold on bated breath that they'll be able to close out the series. That game was a